Hello everyone. I hope you guys had a good weekend. And today's Mother's Day as well. And in this video, we're going to talk about support and resistance, one of the most important uh, concepts in forex tradings and actually in the financial markets, not just forex. And make sure you follow us and subscribe to our channel and other social medias. We're going to have more content for you guys and for your analysis as well. Let's get to this video. Okay, support and resistance is one of the concepts that each person has their own idea or a vision about how to draw them. And what I mean by draw them is like just more like the zones one they like to just like cover the body or just the wings or however the person who is comfortable with it. But I'm just going to talk about the basics of the support and resistance and give you an idea about what is support and resistance. So imagine you guys live in a building, okay? You live in a condo, and so you're in an, I don't know, like the seventh floor or something. So this is the building. So you have like a ceiling or roof. I'm gonna call it a roof, and you guys also have a floor. So imagine you have a ball and you actually have a balloon. So you have a balloon here, it's a helium balloon, and when you leave the balloon will try to go up, right? So when the balloon goes up, what will stop the balloon from going up to the top floor, or like the floor is up above? Uh, that is the roof that we're going to stop them. So in terms of forex, that resistance is exactly the roof. So when the price approach to these zones, the resistance zones, uh, this zone is going to reject and stop the price from going up. And imagine right now, like you put like water into the balloon, and the balloon try to like come down, okay? And so when the balloon wants to come down, it's gonna come down and hit the floor, just like a little bit bounce back up, and then it's gonna be something around here. So this support or like just the floor will stop the balloon from like falling more down or like going to the floors that are below you. Okay, so that's exactly the support as well. So when the price approach to these support zones, it will stop the price from falling down more. And remember this building, and at the end of the video I'm going to give you like a very important note. If you don't know this, it's better to write it down. And so yeah, that's it for now. And let's go to the market structures. So we all know that in the bullish market or the bullish structure, uh, we have basically the start of a leg. We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. Okay, and basically when you have this move, this is going to be a resistance because the price came here, retest, and came down. I like to retest, correct the move, and this is the after the correction, this is going to be support, resistance, support, and it will go there. And if it's like the bearish market or the bearish structure, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. And it's going to be the same thing. This is going to be support, it's going to be resistance, this is going to be support, and this is going to be resistance. So make sure you have a vision, or like make sure you draw that, or like make a note out of this one, because when you know this and you know the price will move like this, and this will like give you, it will help you to make decent amount of money, know like when to buy or when to sell. And this is like the only purpose of like learning forex, to just make more money. And as I combine them with the support of resistance, will give you more confidence to trade or take the trade. And after that, I'm gonna tell you how we can trade them, or like how can we draw them. So basically, most people like to see the most touches in their support and resistance area. And sorry. And so we can also, if the candle chart is not something like you don't like it, you can also change the chart to the line chart, and you just can see like can like draw your support and resistance in a line chart, but I don't like it because of my strategy that I have. I really pay attention to the candle, the formation of the candle, when they are approached to my zones, whether it is support or resistance, they will help me to take the buy or sell. Okay, this is the daily time frame of Euro JPY, and so basically when I'm gonna draw my zones, when I go to the daily, I pay attention to the daily time frame because like the daily time frames or like the higher time frames actually are those are like the major ones. They are more valid because like they have less volume, and that's a resistance, and this can be a support area as well, or like here it's gonna be support here too. I could have draw like a more outer support and resistance as well, but I don't want to make it too messy just to be sure. And let's go to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so in the 1 hour time frame, what I can draw again is that there's gonna be my minor. Okay, as I can see, here is another support area, and here is another resistance. So clearly, if I want to like give you like an idea how to trade them, is that okay? This is like the minor support and resistance, or when this zone when the support is broken, I can take this zone until this area because it's gonna be my final take profit because that's a major support. So basically, this is like more stronger than the lower time frames, and so this is better like to just like be your take profit, like a final take profit, or like actually, you know. And if the price came here and it's going to see a rejection or can see the reversal candles, gonna take the buy, or in the other case, it will basically if it breaks above this area, I will take the buy until this area. Uh, but basically, if you want to trade these zones, if I want to like it be more, give you more information about it, is that you guys can like trade them in two different ways. So basically, you guys can trade the bounce or trade the break. What I mean by that is, for example, the price is here. Okay, let's say the price is here, and as soon as the price, like break above this zone, I'm gonna take take the buy until this area. Okay, and you guys, this is gonna be a little bit like an impulse, more impulse, and or I can wait for the price when it goes up, and it's gonna bounce back to retest the zone, and then I'm gonna get the buy until this zone, the next zone that I have. So clearly, if you get the impulse entry, that's called the break, and if you get the retest, that's called the bounce. This is something that I put names for myself, just like to be a little bit easier for you. And the same scenario will happen again. You can just like after the break, you can just like take this sell until here, or you can actually just wait for the retest and then get the sell here. But all of this depends. All of this depends whether how much experience you have or like how strong the push is. Sometimes sometimes because of how strong the push is, uh, it might like it might just like go up without any retrace, or like sometimes there's gonna be like a fake out where the price will break a zone, and after the retest it will like go back to the zone it was and continue to move the way before. And it has its own benefits, so you just have to make sure that you have enough data to know what to do when these situations happen. Okay, and I'm gonna give you the last quote, or like the last important note that I told you at the beginning of the video. Uh, where's my drawing? Okay, so do you guys remember when I told you about the building? So let's say we have another floor here. We have another floor. We have another floor here, and we have another one here. Okay. So let's say there was a, like I don't know, there was a hole, or like somehow the ball, the balloon just find its way to this floor again. Okay. Sorry, what was that? When the balloon is here, so this roof was previously a resistance, right? Okay. When the balloon is here, the previous resistance can now act as a support, or like it was a roof that is acting as a floor now. So when the ball is here and it's trying to come down, it doesn't let it go down again. It will help it to go up. And the same thing would happen if the price go down. So imagine if the ball is here. This was a previous floor, and now if the ball is here and you want to go up, it's gonna act as a resistance now. It doesn't let the price go above or go up. So this is like one of the most important things that you need to know in this strategy. I'm gonna show you an example what I mean by that. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So clearly the start of this leg here. So here, when you had this is the first thing that I told you. The second thing I told you about the legs. Okay, so imagine we have this push to the upside, and this is the 1 hour time frame. The lower time frame. It's gonna be more easier for you to see it. So we had this move to the upside, and as you guys can see, the price rejected this zone, and so this was a resistance. Okay, so here was a resistance, which can see rejection, and the price came here and break above it, and now is acting as a support, and actually it's working as a strong support right now. Oh, sorry. And you guys can see it's now acting as a support. So here, the support, and like it's actually like broke below. There was a fake out, and then continue to go back up. So this is the most thing, or the highlight of this video. Remember that the previous support and resistance can change their act. Like the previous support can now act as a resistance, or the previous resistance can act as a support as well. Uh, so that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure you follow us and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a good week.